Hello!
Hello!
And welcome everyone to D6. Right?
Oh, okay.
Where I, Yarsh, Yan bring together several friends from across the internet with phlegm to play on a D&D live stream show.
This got real weird real quick.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, before we jump into tonight's session, we're going to do some quick D6 announcements and all that sorts, and then jump on into tonight's session after last session's rather curious ending. Yeah. So, first and foremost, podcasts. In case you guys may not have heard in any of the recent announcements or over on Twitter, which we have an official Twitter now, we are now adding our podcast to the Apple Podcasts platform. For those of you who might be interested, I noticed that there was a lot of people who prefer to use their iPhones in order to listen to podcasts. So you have both access to not just only Apple Podcasts, but also Spotify and also Anchor. So if you guys are interested in moving platforms, or if you want to, keep using a platform that you are already using, by all means. Second announcement, since we're here on Roll for Damage, our wonderful friends here, we have restarted our campaign over with Nova, which is the Scales Above, which is his homebrew, Tariel, Dragon Queen expanded edition deal. So if you guys are interested in joining us, we stream on Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, a huge shout out to my friend Kelsey, who is running a World of Darkness campaign on Thursdays. I am missing the time. However, if you like creepy, weird, nightmarish stuff, I really recommend giving it a watch. You can find her announcements and updates for when her game runs over on Rogue Uzu on Twitter, as well as what announcements will come on Roll for Damages and on their Twitter as well. Next up is also our wonderful friends over at Gamers.
It's a waifu cup.
Yeah, waifu cups.
Is that
this
week's
one
new edition?
No, this is not not this week's new edition. This is one that I got not too long ago. This is Insatiable, which it looks really, really cool if you could get up close and see it.
Cool.
Camera does
that's a
great
word
job.
I'd use.
But yes, in case you guys don't know anything about Gamer Sups, they are basically an energy powder which is diabetic and keto friendly, 100 milligrams of caffeine per scoop, and generally you want to do about 2 scoops for one of these.
They're super tiny scoops too.
Yeah, they're 1.6 grams, and that is significantly less than any other, energy powder, like, I don't know, Gamer Fuel. As well as it having a digestible sweetener comparative to Motrodextrin, which you would find in Gamer Fuel. But if you guys are interested in finding out a little bit more, you can head over to gamersups.gg/Shiempai. And if you use the code Shiempai, SHIEMPAI, you'll get 10% off your final order. And with this month of March, there are mystery cups that are being revealed every single week. While this is not one of them, I really, really recommend checking them out. So, that is gamersubs.gg. This is GGG?
GGG.
Gamersubs.gg/Shiempai. 10% off. Yes. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So,
There we go.
let us jump into tonight's episode of D6. So, where we had last left off. So our adventurers deciding to accept a heist, albeit with some choosing to abstain from doing any stealing. You all agree to head back into the home of one Thamian Cross in order to either take what was left behind or find out more information as to many of his own reasonings, as well as having some questions on an amulet that was taken off of the Stonemaker. You guys trudged through the snowy night of Wallenstein and decided to head in, finding the house to be open but freezing cold. With Dante's friends, in order to discover more items to steal, as well as finding information in Damien's office and their room, getting caught up in a trap, and then functionally finding an elevator that led below ground, which seemingly transported you all into this obsidian black cave, which held a room deep beyond it. After entering, you found notes and various other details, as well as a reddish coffin at the other end of the room, as well as the body of Thamian Cross. After doing some investigating, the coffin begins to open, breaking its chains, revealing what is a creature long since being researched. A Yugoloth. As the hand crawls across the lid of the coffin, slowly pulling it aside, you see a blackened eye and this elongated greenish skin creature covered in reddish or purplish bluish robes. As the black eye pulls back, it reveals yellow irises that glow deeply of malcontent. What do you all do?
Well,
As the
did see the key.
coffin door. Yes. Oh yes, the key off to the side of the coffin. That would lead you back up from the elevator as well.
Yeah. Citra is terrified, but seeing as Dante is pretty close and they pointed out the key, she'd probably run right up to Dante to try and grab it.
Okay.
She wants to use the mage hand to grab it. She doesn't want to go near the coffin, but she also doesn't want her friends to be stuck in the middle of all this.
The key and the coffin are somewhere about 35 feet away, with it being there being an elevation to it.
Yeah. She would understand that her mage hand has its limit, so she'd get the fringe limit to be able to use it.
Okay. As you cross the room and bound it, you cast Mage Hand. As it goes and reaches towards the key. As you do, and it grabs, it's as far as it can move, the coffin door revealing this tall, alien-looking like creature. The head very representative of the symbol that makes this house what it is. As it you can see as the yellow eyes pierce across the entire room. You see Hellbram is 2 knives out, ready to do anything that might be necessary. And it looks down over towards the key that is now beginning to float in the air. And you hear the words, As it snaps its fingers, you see your spell dissipates. And the key drops across the stone floor.
Well. What do we have here? Intruders within the home of my master. Souls to feast on. Treasures to claim.
Yep, nope, he's just
all the
paralyzed.
same to you. We'd rather just leave. Don't have anything you want, really.
As you see as the form begins to almost glide down the side of the steps and almost get close towards you, Dante. It approaches.
I don't think any of you will be going anywhere. Unless there is a plausible explanation for your disturbing presence.
As staring you down, these large glowing eyes, Dante.
You see,
Yes.
we actually came to give you some things, actually.
As the head slightly turns.
Curious. And what mayhaps this gift be?
As the hands begin to extend, you notice as they're missing a finger. There's 3, as well as the long extended thumbs.
Can I roll perception on the missing fingers?
I mean, this is the way this creature is. Like, they have, like, those, like, slightly cartoonish fingers where it's just, like, these 3 long main fingers and then that very boundless thumb area.
Okay, in that case,
Yeah.
I want to roll perception for the nearest exit.
The nearest what?
Exit.
We
No
can't
shit,
get
that's
out,
alright.
we know that.
There's only one exit out of here.
We were trying to get the key that he just so happened to just go F off to my mage hand to grab.
Okay. Did we bring that bag of stuff down with us, or does Menos have it?
Menos has
Menos has it.
Okay. How much money do y'all got?
Let's see. I have
320.
All right, I got
I am good
350.
for.
Okay. How about you, Leo?
I have 346 gold.
Okay. Does Helbram have any gold on her?
Helbram does have gold on her.
Okay.
She has... She has somewhere close to around 250 gold pieces to her name.
Okay. So I'm gonna step up first too, because I'm closest, obviously, and I'm gonna hand the Yugoloth all of my money. And
All of your money.
yeah, because of what was said in the book about them just giving it money to fucking just do what they ask. But this is just gonna be a way for us to bide time.
I would not give that thing any money.
I'm. well,
I mean, it might just be appeased now, but it's going to try to kill us, and I would just kill us no matter what. I would just save my money.
Well, I'm using it to bide our time. Maybe buying a head start. So I'm gonna go up first. I'm gonna be like, "This is what I'm gonna give you now." And it's gonna be up to my discretion, my friends, of how much more they give you. But this is just for us to get out.
'Tis quite curious. You wish to buy the services that I could possibly provide. But I've already sworn loyalty to my master.
This is not to buy a service. This is to buy a head start. Just a pause, a slight pause. And whatever you have planned, but just a pause. That's all I'm asking. I'm gonna motion my hands to Leo and Citra to possibly do the same.
Yeah, Citra would just be going along with this.
I need you to make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Me or Citra?
Yeah, you.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, our lunar lady, please help us.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck!
Oh.
Our lunar lady, please help us.
Yeah, that it is.
Yep. It's a 9, though.
That's a 9.
Alright.
Fuck.
As the elongated fingers take the pouch from your hand and moves it under the cloak, and then it disappears under it.
I will give you the benefit of your presence being here. And I will not kill you for the moment. But you shall not leave just yet. I have many questions. Like, why does my master lay upon his resting stone, trying to exert his soul into his next vessel?
As he begins to almost touch one of the 3 jars resting at the head of this basically stone bed.
Well, somebody we were working with, had a disagreement with him, and, shot him dead.
See as the head kind of twitches a bit, and the glint of those black covers that kind of just slide over the eyes. Just
I scoot over to Leo. We should really run right now.
I know, but we don't have the keys.
How is Sav handling this right now? Is my other question.
Maybe I can break that using my sword.
I don't think your sword's gonna help us this time.
It's worth trying. This point is because me.
Does Dante hear what they're saying?
yes, but it seems like this Yugoloth is solely focused on you, as there is almost like this level of silent anger behind it.
Okay. Alright, so I slowly scoot towards the door, and I start trying to break the lock with my sword.
Oh, it's not a lock, it's the elevator that you need the key
Yeah.
for. Which is in the other room at the other end of it.
I try activating the elevator using my sword.
You are in this room. That elevator is 60 feet down the other way, and he is not letting you leave.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. The Gabriel. Shit.
So, this master you have sworn loyalty to
I didn't say that.
has forgive my mistake. I am a reasonable being, but your associate has caused a great deal of harm to my master. And now I am contemplating whether or not your death will be necessary as recompense.
So is he saying he's gonna try to kill us?
I think he's considering it.
Bro slowly, stealthily get into a quick stance so that we can quickly draw his katana or his sword when shit goes away.
Okay.
And then he's aiming for the thing's eyes.
Unfortunately, you are on the other side of the room.
God
Right now.
damn it!
This Yugal, yeah, pay attention.
I know. I keep saying.
So as far as I know, it's Dante and Citra up front, and then Leo's like somewhere in the middle right now.
Yeah, Leo, Burra, and Helbram are at the door. You two are closer towards this end of the table where Thamian Cross is, and the three jars that
Got it.
line his
Alright.
head.
All right, he just gets his sense, get ready to strike.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep that in consideration.
I would like to get closer.
How close do you want to get?
About the same distance that Dante is right now.
Okay. As you begin to step forward, you can see one of the hands begins to move the large cloak over, and you see this long silver and golden blade that just rests at the side, and you can see him kind of palm the pommel.
I'll just raise a hand defensively, just like no harm, no foul.
I appreciate you all understanding the situation so well, but my curiosity is beginning to wane.
Citra, hand him some money.
She'd toss it to Dante at that point. She's not gonna get closer to that thing right now. Because
Okay.
it's either too terrifying or she's afraid Sav might just make things worse.
Sav, in this instance, is kind of like it's a beating drum behind your head.
Yeah.
Like you can hear the sound. It's not hitting, but it's the bassy sound that comes from almost if you're pounding on a door.
Yeah. She's contemplating whether or not to let him out or not right now.
Dante's gonna hand you Galoth Citra's money. Will this keep your curiosity up just a little longer?
Make a persuasion check. Just a straight persuasion check.
Okay.
No disadvantage, no advantage.
Okay. Our lady in silver, please help us. 15.
My curiosity has been repeat once more.
As the greenish hand grapples the coin pouch once more and...
I believe there is a matter that must be discussed, since you all seem to value your lives greatly.
And what would that be?
Perhaps an arrangement.
What type of arrangement?
It's a rather simple one. I understand that there are notions of loyalty. And whoever this associate might be, I would be vastly interested to know. So, provide me the name of the man that killed my master, and I will provide you the head start you so desire.
Head start?
Me looking back at bro with like a really like scared ass face, just shaking my head like, no, not here. Not here.
I'm saying, bro is saying that, saying like, oh, so we're fucked either way.
You see, I am not done resting. Much to the provisions that have already been provided to me.
As he points towards the bags hanging off the wall on the side of the room.
I am not done feasting. And whilst I have been brought a great banquet before me, even one such as curious as that.
And it points towards you, Citra.
Oh, she immediately freezes even more, like, oh.
Okay,
I'm more than happy to return to my rest and continue this situation later.
Okay, meta talk. Can that thing get high?
Oh, God.
I don't think it has a mouth.
Here's the thing. For some strange reason, you can hear sounds of this creature. There is no mouth. The head is completely smooth with the exception of the eyes.
Is it similar to how
Wait,
Citra
how does
hears
it-
Sav? Like, we're hearing it in our heads?
It's very close to it.
Oh, shit.
But it does sound like there is sound echoing throughout this room. Almost as if it's being projected in one way or another.
Gosh,
So-
you're telling me the sectoid is psychic? No way.
So this thing can project is telepathic in a way. Is that what you're basically saying? And how does it eat? How does it eat? If that's
Souls.
the case.
Souls,
Huh?
dude. Souls.
Absorbing it through
This
its
is
skin
gonna
hole.
sound really stupid. Can it get high off of souls?
I don't think your weed is gonna make a soul gonna do that.
Laura, for the sake of satiating your curiosity, make me an Arcana check.
Oh my god. Sure.
At disadvantage.
Ah, fuck, I'm using Google Chrome. I keep forgetting that it's like, I keep forgetting that it's... Oh, I got a natural 20. Alright, let's try the other roll.
Yeah.
Let's try the other roll. Using... Oh, boy. Give me a next...
Wait, you're not using the D&D Beyond roller?
No,
No,
he
I
is.
am.
It's just using it through the Chrome.
For some reason, Chrome is... D&D Beyond is pretty bad on Chrome. And 2.
Yeah, two.
Yeah.
Your knowledge of demonology is pretty vast when it comes to the creatures of Yevon.
Mm-hmm.
However, demonology in many different forms. You have no idea what the fuck a Yugoloth even is or what it was until 5 minutes ago.
Great.
You have no idea whether or not this thing could get high from souls, but you get a general feeling that probably not.
I mean, that was a very interesting line of questioning, though. I will give you that.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
Are you saying we're gonna pass the fucking blood around this place and just talk with you?
I was thinking.
That's a really weird way of hotboxing, but okay.
I was really thinking about trying to get this thing high, but since it doesn't have a mouth, and there's no way that it has like some sort of telekinetic link in which if one person gets damaged, then it gets damaged. So that's impossible. So I'm out. So I'm just gonna keep my sword drawn at this point.
Okay.
Well, ready. Get ready.
Yeah. So we're still on the arrangement. I'm gonna look back at Leo because I trust Leo's level-headed judgment. Should we tell him?
Also, why Citra?
Leo,
Yeah.
the thought comes across. The contract you had signed with the EHS explicitly says that you cannot provide any information on Alois Azure, let alone the Cobalt organization. It would cross everyone's mind that providing this name could have ramifications in the future. In the immediate future, probably not. In the long term, there are risks. I'll give you guys a moment to think on it.
So far, it wants
Alright.
either the name,
Should we lie?
or was he asking for Citra at this point?
He was asking for a name, the name of whoever killed Thamian. Should we lie?
Do you think? I think that thing will know if we lie.
Well, we're talking as players, not characters.
Okay. All
We
right.
wouldn't just say that out loud. Do we lie?
I mean, it'd be really dependent on its insight and how good you would roll a deception, but
It's psychic. It's psychic. It probably can read our minds.
It's-
It's
it's
project-
not.
It's not.
That's not what it's doing. So here's how I would describe it.
Uh-huh.
It is using its psychic abilities to create airwaves in this room to create a voice.
Okay.
This airy sounding voice is basically being reached into your ears.
Mhm.
That is how it is speaking.
I still don't think it's a good idea to lie to it. It probably can tell if we're lying or not.
I mean,
I
I got
would
a
not
+5 on deception. I don't know if I would get it with a disadvantage or an advantage, or just regular.
At this point, the thing.
Depends on how good the lie is.
Because we can
At
say
this-
that Rov killed him, and then we killed Rov.
It's
'Cause,
going to. Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, because he did come to steal the amulet, and since he's dead, it's not like he's gonna try going after him.
It's worth a shot. It's believable.
The thing say is going to give us a head start. It's going to try to kill us no matter what.
It's gonna try to go for whoever killed Thamian. He's
And
just gonna
us.
kill us like as a consolation prize, but ultimately he wanted to go kill whoever killed Thamian. But since we bought our escape for the time being, if we give a name, and since Rob was already on Thamian's like mind at the time, maybe we could pass it off.
I don't know. I still think it's... I mean, you can try, but That thing is going to attack us no matter what. I'm calling it now.
Okay. What are your thoughts, Blue and Connor?
I think Rav is a good lie if we're gonna go that route.
Yeah.
It's a good lie.
Don't ask Citra to do it, though.
Okay.
She's bad at it.
Wait, who has a higher deception?
Deception would
You,
probably be you.
Most likely you.
The rogue.
The rogue.
I just wanted to check. I just wanted to make sure. All right, so...
No, you're good, you're good.
So, yeah, you're... I like the Rav idea. I'm taking your thoughts into consideration too, Daito. I think what's gonna give us the most amount is gonna be lying and saying Rav did it, but we killed Rav, and we can also try to ask the question about the amulet, because that's the reason why we killed him.
Okay. Worth a
Does
shot.
that sound golden?
Yeah. It doesn't break our contract, so...
Connor?
Yeah, I think that's our best option. I am going to ready a spell if this fails.
Citra's already basically asking Sav if shit's gonna go sideways to get to that key as fast as they can.
Okay, alright.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do my best for us, group.
I'm just running my stance.
I'm trying not to be dead. Okay, so should I roll for deception?
Yes. Give me a moment. I'm gonna grab my phone because I will let you know what that roll's gonna be.
Oh,
Fuck.
Fuck.
Yep. I will let you see what I roll. Alright, so what do you say to this Yugoloth?
I'm gonna say the name of the guy who killed Thamian is Rav.
How do you say it?
I say it.
I'm curious.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Character time.
there was this guy we came across. He had crossed this man for just trying to make him a statue for his wife. And Thamian tried to kill him. And so he stole something from Thamian, which started turning him into something different than we knew. We ultimately had to kill him. And the name of this guy, his name is Rav. I don't know if you know what this amulet that he stole was.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Alright, here goes nothing, family.
And so with your deception will set the DC for this creature.
Okay.
For its insight.
Okay. Our lunar lady, please help us. Fuck yeah! Woo!
Natural 20.
What you get? Natural 20?
No, 23.
23?
23.
You were so proud of yourself.
I mean, it's better than the 9.
Okay. I'm just gonna send this straight to you, Desi.
Okay. Wait, are you texting me?
I sent it to you in chat, or directly to you.
Oh, directly to me in the D6? Or the, Discord?
The DM.
Yep.
Little bitch.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, excuse my language.
No, you're fine. I was just expecting it.
In a moment of curiosity, and this creature kind of almost bending its head, connecting the dots. You could also tell it's extremely tired. It just woke up. It was sleeping and feeding. And as it looks back down to you as the little black sides go
see. So you had been hired to assist this Rav. And then, after he had proceeded to do far more egregious matters, you decided to kill him in return. After slaying my master. Quite curious, yes. But I suppose there are worse matters in the world. You have not only provided me the answers I desired, but also rectified the situation. Given that nature.
And looks towards the rest of the group.
I will allow you to leave. On the condition that you still provide me with the treasures that was promised.
Wait, did I give him Citra's money already?
Yeah.
Alright, Leo? Leo, we got a one way out of here, bud.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I was gonna use this money to buy myself some funny axes, but...
Yeah, but at least you'll be alive to be able to do that later down the line.
Yep. Sure. I will hand my 346 gold over to the funny guy.
Yeah,
Alright.
funny guy.
Put the pouch in the hand and under the coat.
And what of the dwarven one?
And you see as she's like, oh fuck me?
Citra's looking straight at her like, just do it. Just fucking do it.
Dante's gonna give her a nod.
Fucking really? And see as she pulls out the coin pouch and tosses it towards you, Dante.
Dante hands it to him.
Just grabs it under the coat.
And now I'm gonna look to Buddha.
Fine. Fine. He hands his last 2 gold to the thing.
The 2 gold just kind of rings in the hands.
It's all he had. It's all he had.
I mean, I have some silver as well. Do I have to give that as well?
Yes.
Yes, Buddha.
I feel-
Everything you got.
Wait.
I feel like you might need this more than me.
And he hands it back.
Yes. Hey, you know what? You're not bad after all.
It's like the robber trying to rob you, and it's just the guy like, dude, I got debt, and they just start talking.
Yep. If you had a mouth or whatever, we smoke some good grass right now.
It's a compliment, I swear.
Is a compliment.
As the hand waves, you see as the key in an open palm provides it towards you, Dante. And before you could even reach for it, it grips onto the sides as you try and pull it.
I'll provide you one single measure. Should my master awaken, should he remember your faces, remember what you did, and should he send me, there will still be repercussions.
Understood, ma'am, sir, Z.
What's your pronouns? So that we won't get anything wrong.
It looks curiously towards what is pronouns to a demon.
Yeah.
I mean, we just don't want to offend you, dude. I mean,
Distinguished
Malevolence.
distinguished entity. Yeah.
I like that.
So, okay, extinguished entity. We shall call you that.
As the eyes trail back towards you, Dante.
Do you understand what I have told you?
Completely.
The arrangement is complete.
As the hand loosens, the key just pops back towards you.
Citra would
As-
dart herself back over to Dante at that point. Just, yep.
As the cape turns and it flows, almost as if to sweep at your feet, Dante walks back up to the top of the pedestal, waving its hand once more, raising this coffin door. As it leans back and it rests, it see the chains begin to and it locks. Congratulations. You survived an encounter with the Yugoloth.
Nice. Okay, that's cool.
All right, let's go, guys.
All things considered, we got out of that pretty well.
Yep.
Pretty much. This is us
Tell
as
you the truth, that
players
was
saying
probably
so.
the best case scenario.
Probably.
Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's
Citra's
go,
not
guys.
saying a word. She's just following.
Alright.
She's just.
I'm gonna
Is-
pat like Citra on the shoulder, like it's okay, bud. It's okay. We avoided that.
Yeah.
Bad
She's-
situation.
She's got a very far away, terrified look on her face. Like, let's just go.
Bram's all like, oh my fucking god,
You
I
know-
lost 250 fucking gold.
You know, that thing wasn't bad after all.
The doors open and you guys begin to briskly walk back to the elevator. As this key device, while it does have like what looks like to be a regular key handle, the key device is multi-tined. As you reach back towards the elevation device, you kind of just like try and figure out where it all goes before you see that there is a slot behind the handle as you... And as it does, it dissipates. Disappears once more. And the lever... As the gates close and it begins to elevate once more. As you are familiar with the feeling of when it came down, you are met with that feeling once more as you are risen up. After several minutes of waiting, you see Helbram is not just only upset, but almost exhausted. Oh my god. What the fuck did we just get into?
That's basically
Well,
the
for the
first
most
word
part, you're
Citra
in a
said
safe-
since that.
Well, for the most part, you're safe, Helbram. It's for the three of us. We might be a little fucked, but this is as good as it's gonna get for right now.
You know it's coming.
I don't know about you, but we just crossed something that probably knows my face, and there are greater matters at hand.
Dante, that thing's gonna
At
come
first,
for us.
I know it might come for you, but it also might come for fucking me. Oh, God.
Might behoove you to either seek shelter or skip town.
I think it might behoove me to go and speak to Hassan and see what he might have to say about all this. And also might have something to say about you, Dante, as well. Shite.
You can also use those Fabergé eggs you stole to pay us all back.
As you see, there is a sour look on Helbram's face. That will be a discussion for later. As a few more moments begin to pass, as you begin to reach a certain threshold, as you hear scratching in your ear, Leo. Just
I'm getting something.
Slight screaming for Helbram. It's the voice of Gala.
I think your friend is calling for you.
And it sounds panicked. You hear the words, Don't come up! Don't!
What the hell is that?
Well, we didn't hear that.
I think I just lost contact with your friend on the other side of this.
Oh no.
And you guys reach the top. As the gates open, you all step out into the main foyer area. The doors are ajar. Not just open, but actually broken down. As there are large gashes and cuts, even a clean cut through one side of the door, and you see blood spilt everywhere along the foyer.
Dude.
And it leads back to the front.
Dude.
Outside.
What happened? Wait. Meadows!
As you yell this, no response.
I'm gonna
I'll try
feverish-
I'm not even sure what it's called, but I'll try my Kodak.
What is your Kodak?
My thing that I'm getting my voices in. I'll try to say like, hello? We're up here. Can you hear me?
Oh, the earring.
Yeah.
There is no response.
Dante's feverishly gonna look around.
Yeah, as you begin to look around, the blood leads outside.
I'm gonna run outside.
And... Alright.
Meadows! Meadows!
As you run outside, you see during this heavy blizzard, the snow, the blotches of blood that fill the entire walkway out into the main road. As you reach towards this front, you see the large figure of Menos on the ground, face down in the snow, as well as another humanoid figure grasping the head of a feline friend. As it begins to turn, you hear the heavy footfalls of metal.
And you hear the voice. Perhaps you have answers. For the body is thrown askew several feet away. And that's where we're going to take a
Oh
break.
my gosh.
Well,
Alright.
My friends!
Ha!
you said it,
There's a lot
Sherman.
gonna happen. So, we're gonna take a quick break. I know that it's a little bit earlier than usual, but I need a little bit of time to move some stuff around real quick.
Alright. Sounds good.
So,
Damn, I wasn't...
we're gonna take a 10-minute break, and then we'll be right back.
Alright. Sounds
Alright.
See you guys then.
Have a good.
back.
I've been screaming this whole
We're
time.
back from our break. Yeah, it died.
Just one long, continuous scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So high pitched that I had to take Banjo out of the room.
Sorry,
Not because he
Banjo.
pooped on my floor.
Banjo, he's got a tummy ache.
Oh.
I don't know what it was. His food's usually okay. Alright. So, as Mood comes back down, Dante, you just witnessed your friend Gala get tossed around like a rag doll. Basically, your father figure is now laying in the snow, bleeding out. There is a humanoid creature standing in the snow, covered head to toe in armor. What do you do?
Can I use a perception check to see how my friends are? If they're alive, at least.
Make it with disadvantage because it is a blizzard outside.
Okay. Okay, I hope that's my lower one. 10.
There is, at least from the point of view where you can see Menos right now, there is at least a slight breath of life, but he's holding on by a string. As this figure marches closer, but not crossing the threshold of the gate. The blade that is in the hand returns back to the sheath. But instead, it re-prepares to draw again. Curiously.
Citra, I'm gonna need you on Menos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand Leo my potion. Leo, I'm gonna need you to get to Gala if you can. This fucker's mine!
If you're gonna run, Shidra would probably still tap you with the Shield of Faith. Because I don't feel like she can hold you, but she can definitely at least give you a boost.
Okay. Dante. Or, actually, everyone, go ahead and roll me some initiatives.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Here we go!
A whole
11.
10!
Fuck, natural one.
Right here.
Sorry to pull us into combat, but this is how Dante would react.
Yeah. No. It's perfectly fine. In fact, now I can do this.
Uh-oh. Button. Oh, that's so cool!
Is that a control for a smoke machine?
Yep.
Oh, that's so fucking cool!
I love it!
Is that for a blizzard?
Yep.
That's nifty as shit.
Oh, that's so cool.
So, alright. So, I'm gonna go across the table real quick once more, so that way I can get all your guys' initiatives. Citra.
10.
Alright. Leo.
9.
Dante.
7.
And Bruh.
11.
Okay.
Doing great.
So, you run up to this individual. Actually, no. You're up to here.
Remember, Dante, you have a +2 to your AC right now.
Plus 2d to my what?
Your AC.
AC.
But it only lasts a minute.
So, as you run up to this
10
figure,
minutes.
it gets the first move, having a higher initiative. Dante, as you run up, and even so much as try and like get any scope of how to deal with this, it moves fluidly in this armor as it simply sidesteps you. And I need you to make the choice of a strength check or a dexterity check.
I'm gonna go dexterity.
Okay.
Okay, 1 sec. 20.
20? Unfortunately, no.
What?
As you try and move just slightly out of the way, this being in the armor grapples you by the throat and then lifts you up and then right into the ground.
Yeah. I don't think Cedra's gonna hold back Salve much longer than this.
And you hear the voice. I'm going to ask this once. Where is the amulet?
Oh.
Amulet! Oh, it's not here, bud. It's not here.
And that means you know where it is.
Better not kill me to find out, huh?
Then I'll resort to a different method. As lifting from the hand from your neck, it balls into a fist. And then it's going to punch you in the face. Which... What's your AC?
Shit.
Remember,
Plus
2.
Oh, wait, plus
14?
2 is 16.
Is that with the plus 2 or after or before it?
It's plus 2, so 14
Even
plus
with
2 is
the
16.
even with the plus 2? No.
Fuck.
No.
No. As the balled fist, you can see as the armor begins to shape and move as it comes out with several different spikes and it rams into your chest twice. You take 15 points of slashing damage as punching you, just basically punching down, just and you feel that full force, and he leans down once more. Now, are you going to talk?
Oh, guys, help!
Yeah, nope. Yeah. Citra is reliving
All right.
a moment of absolute terror, so...
Okay. That's going to be the end of this mysterious stranger's turn. Burra, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna support Dante.
Right here.
All right, I'm gonna support Dante and try to get a slash in.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
3.
And then Citra died.
Bowls over Citra.
All right.
Excuse me.
As you run up, and you can see as this figure pulling his attention away from Dante, now focused on you, Burra. Somebody will talk.
I prefer talking with my sword. Fuck!
Oh.
What'd you get?
Natural 1.
As you come down with your blade, as you try and swing, the hand moves over and grips it
What?
That's nice. You lack form, let alone power. Alright. Is that all you want to do, Burra?
That's all I can do at the moment.
Okay. Just gonna be holding on to that blade. Citra.
She's stressed out.
You're right.
Is Sov gonna beat it out? Because this is a repeat of last time.
Sov is absent.
Absent.
Like afraid.
Oh, that's not good. Cool. Yeah, so, okay. How far away is he?
He is about 30 feet.
Cool. She's gonna hit him with the chill touch.
For sure.
Because the other thing is
Okay.
she's just, because the only thing she can do is spare the dying at this point.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
23.
23? That'll do it.
Yep. She's trying to give them enough, and she's gonna step over, I guess, wherever Manos is at.
Menos is where Helpram will be, but like I don't have a.
Okay, no, I'm
picture out
asking
for
because
it.
that's her thing.
Yeah.
Because she's gonna try to spare the dying, the guy, just at least to see if he doesn't like die while they're doing this.
Okay. Wait. If you did chill touch,
Oh.
you cannot do spare the dying. You can't cast 2 spells in a single turn.
Cool.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I know that
It's
was
fine.
a mistake from earlier on my end. Yeah.
I guess if she has 2 strikes, then I guess the other thing would be the boomerang.
It is an action to cast chill touch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, then she can't do anything else except stand over Menos, because that's the next thing she's gonna do.
I could be wrong. Does it say that it's a single action or is it a bonus action?
For what? Chill touch? It's
Yes.
just at will. It's a cantrip.
But it should have an action.
Chill touch is an action.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all you can do. If you're using chill touch, that's what you do. Unless you want to make your way over.
No, she's trying her best to kind of help out best she can. There's not much she can do.
Okay. Okay, so roll your spell attack.
Ooh. For once, it's a full 8.
Ooh.
Full 8. Okay. As the roar of necrotic energy comes out from your arm, it hits the body, but almost as if completely, not completely unfazed, it's just... Oh. That's not magic. Alright. So, it is Citra's turn.
Yeah.
Lead on.
Okay.
You're up.
I'm just gonna place a shoulder or a hand on Citra's shoulder and nod to her. Gonna leave them with you.
Okay.
Citra?
What does that mean?
Connor?
It's.
Blue.
Can you hear me?
No, we
I can
couldn't
hear
for a
you now.
while.
Oh, that was weird. She said okay to Leo because she's still standing there. She's not running forward. But I don't know what means leave
Okay.
that to her. I'm assuming you mean
He's
the kid, the guys.
motioning to Minos. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So where are you heading, Leo?
Let's get through this. And I'm going to reach into my coat, pull out my hand axes, and I'm gonna clank them together. And as they do, sparks will fly from them. Briefly before a gust of wind cuts through the blizzard and surrounds my axes as I use a bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I am going to throw one of my axes, and it will strike true. I have advantage on this
Alright.
as the force of the wind propels it. Yeah.
All right. See them
Well,
rolls.
that's a natural 1. Let's see if I can roll better. Yeah, that's a 19.
19. As you draw back, you feel as the wind begin to quiver from the axe. As you toss it as hard as you can, it does find true as it hits the armor and it... What's the damage?
I am going to mark him as my favorite foe, so this will do an additional 1d4 damage on top of all this. He takes... Oh! He takes 12 slashing damage, plus an additional 4 damage, and
Nice.
because of Zephyr Strike, he'll be taking an additional 5 force damage.
So 21? Did we actually get 21?
21.
21?
All right.
As the axe connects, just pure wind cuts a pattern into the snow as it falls, with just the briefest hint of fluttering wings before fading away.
Nice.
I really like your
Much
description.
like the chill touch, you get the semblance that he is not immediately moved by this level of damage. And even with all that magic, even behind it, he does take the axe and he...
Fuck.
You hear it as it hits the snow and it...
He's resistant to force damage too? Fuck. Okay, so the body of Dante's friend that he tossed aside, where is that?
They will be over here. They're kind of off map.
Okay, I will use my 60 feet of movement to go over there.
Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Take you off the map for now.
Bye.
As you head off to, as you run up and you can see a very damaged Gala just beaten and slashed to hell.
I'll get you up, but you need to start running when I do.
They are unresponsive right now.
Fuck.
Alright. That's gonna be Leodon's turn. Dante, you're up. You are prone on the ground.
Alright,
And you can see just overhead as
wait, what about Hellbrom?
the armor. Hellbrom is also tending to Menace.
Okay, alright then.
Yeah. You can see overhead as Burra is currently in clash with this being, holding the blade in one of its metalled hands and having tossed off one of the hand axes from Leodon.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get farther away from this thing.
Okay.
So, like, closer
As-
to Gala's side, yeah?
You get up. You're gonna run?
Yeah, I'm gonna put some distance between us.
Before you do, because you are leaving his field, he's gonna make an attack of opportunity on you.
You still have 16. It's for 10 minutes. I misread it.
That's going to be a 22 to hit. You take 10 points of slashing damage as almost to back end the blade as it grabs with the other hand, still holding on to Burra's, just
Okay, we got some Virgil bullshit going on.
I'm dead. I'm down.
Oh god.
yep.
The rogue has very little health right now.
So, Dante, you're down. It is now at the top of the round. It is now this man's turn. As he's still holding onto the blade, you can now see as the hands now begin to kind of scratch across it. And then looking up to you, Burra.
Oh boy. Okay, it's my turn now?
Nope.
It's his.
Oh,
It's his turn.
I want to get to the action so quickly. Oh well, let's do it. I'll wait.
Let's see. I need my template. To 60 feet.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
That's gonna catch you as well, Citra.
What?
And you, Burra.
Oh boy.
I need Citra and Burra. I need you both to make Constitution saving
Got
throws.
Okay.
Nice, 24.
Hold on. Where's my thing? I'm gonna use the favored by the gods. 2d4. So 20.
20.
Yep.
All right. Even though you both succeed,
Uh-oh.
as the hand crawls down the side of the blade, you see as it begins to.
Don't you dare!
As it cracks under the pressure, a wave of thunderous energy roars across the entire area. Burra, you are sent flying back into the gate. Let's see, actually, 2. You are hit the door.
Because I can't yell, she does actually screech, because that hurts.
Ugh!
Let's see. I'll let you guys know what this damage is going to be, and then you'll take half the damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be 21 points of
Oh my
thunder
God.
damage, halved. So that's going to be 10 points of thunder damage towards both of you.
And we're not maxed out, right?
No, we're not.
Shit.
So only 10 points.
That's still.
Yeah.
That's still
Oh my god.
That still puts me in like a danger position.
As you both are sent back 5 feet from that cracking sound. And Burra, you look up and you see a shattered blade.
Ah, you're fucking dead!
She would shout over to him, don't be stupid.
And he's gonna use his class ability.
Classic. Oh boy.
It's going to action surge. It's gonna come up to you. As he does, kind of just walking slowly through the snow.
Ah, shit.
No.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think so. And he's going to make 2 attacks onto you, Burra.
Damn.
He's also going to use one of his magical items.
Damn.
Both attacks are going to hit with a 22.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So the first hit is going to be a 15, and the second
might as
hit
well just
is
put-
going to be a
He's
16.
might as well. He's at 0.
Yep. Alright. You're down. Yep. Like a swift blade, just... And then... Now the eyes are set on you, Citra. Before he ends his turn, he looks at you. Where is it? And that is going to be the end of his turn. Burra, I need you to make me a death saving throw.
Alright, what do I need to roll for the death saving throw?
So it just roll a d20. If it is a 10 or higher, you succeed. If it is a 9 or lower, you fail.
13.
Alright, you succeed. Citra, it is now your turn.
Is Menos...
As he begins to approach, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Here we go. $17.
Okay. As... Even though Sav is absent, you feel a well of energy. You are free to use your bloodline.
Oh, she will.
As freely. Alright. As it does... Bonus... This is going to be your bonus action, of course. As golden light bursts from beyond the snow. As it... You are in full control. This is the first time it's ever happened to you. As the well of energy begins to permeate from you. And also...
He gets hit with radiant damage, too.
Yes. Go ahead and roll me the radiant damage. I am
4 damage.
rolling his 4. Okay. As it does, as the arm raises in order to cover the eyes, he is blasted by radiant energy in immediance before the arm draws away and he's still coming towards you. That's new. I don't care what you have as power. Where is the amulet?
She just shakes her head.
Very well. Citra,
Yep.
you still have an action. What do you
Is
wanna
Menos
do?
near her? Because they did step outside. Okay,
Yes.
she's just gonna touch him with Spare the Dying to make sure he doesn't die.
Okay.
And looked at Helbram and just run. You know, trying to... She's got hero syndrome, I'm sorry guys.
Okay.
And,
What are you doing?
Do you have a fly speed?
yep, I do, for about a minute. Where is it anyway? 30 feet, so there's no much of a difference. But she's going to launch over him and try to get over towards Dante and Buddha.
Okay. Land you right here. You have 5 feet. You have to make a choice. Is it gonna be Dante or is it gonna be Burra? Who's first?
Buddha's closer, so she's gonna stay near him. But she's trying to lure
Okay.
him away from Helbram and Menos right now.
Okay. He will follow suit.
And the only thing she can really do, action-wise, was that, I think, right?
Well, that was your movement.
Okay, because the only thing she has with range is the boomerang.
Was
But I think the spell...
Spare the Dying in action?
It is, yeah. I'm assuming the 1As are
Okay.
all one action, so yeah. So that was the...
You still have a bonus action.
I have a bonus action? I don't have anything that does bonus action.
I thought.
Oh no, wait, no, your transformation.
Yeah, I was like, that was the only thing. So.
All right, sorry. All right.
But she would
Citra.
look over at Leo and just kind of just tell him to run. Just run. She's actually in control. That is Citra. It's not Zav.
All right. Leodon, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Eesh. Man, I've got Dante's friend right beneath me.
You're supposed to heal him.
I did hand you my potion to give to her.
Yeah, I do have a potion. Is it an action to administer a potion?
Not according to the DBA rules.
It is okay. It is a bonus action to give yourself a healing potion. It is an action to give someone else a healing potion.
Okay.
Like having to physically feed somebody a healing potion.
Yeah, I will. I will uncork the potion and feed it to the funny friend on the ground.
All right. As you do, life comes back to Gala as the eyes snap open, screaming, and looking up at you, just frightened, scared, but a reassured face. Where is he? Where is he?
To talk about Dante, we need to grab him and roll.
No! Not Dante! As looking out towards the golden glowing light and the still armored creature, we need to run. We need to get out.
Then go.
Where's Manos? Help him!
They'll follow soon after. Just run.
Okay. As getting up, just in pain, but using that feline ability to be able to run twice your speed and then dash. And just bounds through the snow, entering the night.
I'm going to re-enter the stage next to Dante.
Alright.
I'd probably be... I'd probably be like one more square backwards, just to get a little bit of distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right about
Yeah,
there?
right there.
Okay.
I'll sort of gesture with my remaining hand axe at this person and say, "We don't have your amulet."
As you yell that, have it? No. But you know where it is. And that's what's important. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
That is all I can do, yes. So I will just gird myself and get ready for an onslaught.
Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom, hee ha.
Dante, I need you to make a death saving throw. Roll 20. 10 or higher, a success. 9 or lower, a fail.
Alright. Ten.
Does
Just
it?
barely.
Alright.
That's dead.
That's one success. Is now top of the round. As the figure now comes back over towards you, Citra. I wonder how well you can rationalize in that form. I'm going to politely ask once more. Where is the amulet?
She would look at Leo and just like She's got nothing on this.
Alright. As he approaches. He is gonna make his 2 attacks again. And once more he's going to use one of his magical items, and they're both going to be a 22.
Yep.
So the first one is going to be 14 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And the second one is going to be 15 points of slashing damage.
She is down.
Alright. As that energy disperses, Citra, you hit the ground as both those slashes, almost as if to not only cut the wings, but also to cut deep into your sides, and then kick you to the ground. And you see as Leo, as you watch this figure, as he walks over and he places a foot over Citra and stomps, holding her there. As he looks at you, Leo, you look like a calm and reasonable man. Are you a calm and reasonable man?
I tell you, will you let us go?
Yes.
May I ask something first?
What?
Why are you looking for it?
It was an inconvenience that it was taken by Rav Ironwood. It is necessary to me. It was necessary to us. And I want it back. Where is the amulet? As you see as the boot begins to add pressure onto Citra's body.
Wait. I have your word then if I tell you you'll let us go.
I'm a fair man.
It's in the adamantine bastion.
The foot lifts off of Citra, and the blade returns back to the sheath. That wasn't so hard, now was it? He begins to turn as he begins to walk into the blizzard once more.
I'm just gonna immediately run over to Citra and try the best I can to stabilize her. I don't have any potions on me at all. Citra, they need you.
I tried, guys.
As Halbram continues to try and tend to a menace, you, laying in the snow along with 3 of your bleeding friends, I need Citra, make me a death saving
And that's
throw.
just with the nat 20? Or not 20, the d20, sorry. Bleh.
That is a D20.
Okay.
Is there any way I could help with this? I'm trying to help Citra first and foremost.
Actually, you want to know what? Now that I think about it, this is why this check is important. Make a medicine check.
Okay.
Ah, right.
Here we go. 7.
You are trying to mend the wounds as best you can. Unfortunately, you do not comprehend the veracity of the blade that was used on your friend here. Citra, make me a death saving throw.
Okay. Whew, an 11.
Okay.
So that's 1.
I'm gonna keep trying if I'm allowed.
As Menos starts rumbling too, with the help of
Oh,
Halbrand.
good. My Spare the Dying worked.
Yeah. And Halbrand quickly coming over and just rummaging through their bag and just like pulls out one healing potion. So I got.
I'm gonna feed it to Citra. Come on, please work.
So, roll me 4d4s.
Okay.
Oh boy. Where?
Oh, that was him or me?
13?
Sorry.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
Citra, you come back up with 17 hit points to your name
Okay,
as
Citra, Dante, and Bra.
Alright.
Am I resuscitated?
No, but
Not
she's
yet.
just like, she's got her hand on his arm, just like in shock, just waking up. Like, she didn't expect herself to be waking up.
You're fine. You're fine, but the others need you.
Alright. Hit me up. Because she's in pain.
Yep.
So, she's
Alright.
just asking for help to just physically move around for now.
Yeah, I'm a very strong person, so I will lift her up and take her where she needs to go.
Cool beans. So I guess being Buddha closest, she's gonna use the Cure Wounds one more time on Buddha. She's gonna use this. Okay. Ugh. She's gonna use up all her spell slots on them, so that's a 4. And if she can do it again, she'll use her last first level on him to add another one to it.
Okay.
Ugh, okay. That's a 3, so 7 points there.
Okay.
But if he feels like he's not going to get up, the Spare the Dying is to at least stop him from dying.
Wait, what about me?
So
She's a desperate.
Spare the Dying. Yeah, Spare the Dying will work. To whoever you heal, they're brought back, especially from an inch within their
Yeah.
life.
She's doing this
And-
in pure like panic and shock. So
Yeah.
and then if he's stabilized, which I'm assuming being this close, she can probably tell. She would immediately go or tell Leo to help her over to Dante. And this time, probably with a clearer thought, you Spare the Dying first. To at least stabilize him. And she will use the last of her spells, Cure Wounds, but the second level version to try and make sure he doesn't die either, so... That would be a 16. That's for you, Dante.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
She is exhausted, and now, Leo, you are definitely holding her up.
Okay, so how much HP? So how much HP do I have?
I believe you have 4 points to
7.
your name.
4 and 3, yeah.
7 points to your name.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright, I am sorry, but I'm gonna do some acting. Okay, alright.
Yeah.
What happened?
We lost. Really bad.
Where is he?
Don't be stupid. He's gone.
He ran off.
What did you do?
Where's my blade?
I did what I had to keep you all alive.
You told
Where's my blade?
You are still holding the handle of your broken blade.
Bra looks at his broken blade. He clenches it. He gets up. He moves towards another location. He gets on his knees. He gets on his knees, and he gets on his knees and says, I'm still weak. No matter where I go, I'm still weak. I don't deserve this anymore. Broad pulls out his blade and starts pointing at his stomach. I have brought nothing but dishonor since I've been alive. I don't deserve this.
Wait, is Dante conscious at this point?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely conscious as all of you see Burra just yelling in the streets and then grabbing what seems like a small wakizashi out from the side and contemplating.
I have brought nothing but dishonor!
Can Citra
Dante's
throw
gonna
a
throw
mage
his
hand
short
at it?
sword to him.
Oh.
Like right next to him. If he could toss that far.
Yeah. You're getting up, you take the short sword from your equipment and you just throw it off to the side and it just hits the snow and...
You're not giving up now.
What do you know? Everywhere I've gone, every person I met, I brought dishonor to them. I was weak. I lost my best friend because I gave into the rage. I was too afraid to use it. If I used it, I would have the shame right now.
You are not giving up now! Tears are running down Dante's face. You don't die until I die! You hear that? He's gonna fall right next down to him.
Slowly walk over to Bra. And I will grab that blade by the hand if I have to. Possibly cutting himself. I don't know what your deal is. But I can tell there's a lot there. We might have lost. We might be weak. But we won't stay that way forever. As long as we give ourselves that chance.
During this time, Citra would probably shuffle over to Menos to check on him.
And I'm not going to let you throw away all of
Menos.
Citra's hard work as well.
Bro, let's go with the blade.
Is it... You let go, it slightly weighs in your hand. Leo, there's a lot of weight in this world, but nothing like this blade and what it means to warriors in Yemen. It's heavy. Citra, as you hobble your way over towards Menos, you can see as he's kind of trying to get up, especially, slightly leaning on a very small dwarf.
Citra would actually manage to crack a tiny smile, despite probably at this point crying between the pain and the fear that just happened. She's just... Glad you're okay.
Yeah.
And she'd just take a minute to breathe and just say, Gala's also okay.
Oh, good. Didn't see him coming
He's...
so fast. And he was asking about an amulet.
We know. Oh, and then she'd look at Helbram, because Helbram watched that happen too.
Yeah, and you can see she is heavily broken. She is equally as weighted towards all of you, as she's definitely got skill, but she's not as strong as the rest of you. At least not in certain aspects, especially combat. As the reason why she's a safe cracker is because she doesn't deal with combat. But she is more broken up about this as you are, or just as broken up about all this as you guys are.
Will you be able to get back okay?
For better or worse, we're all alive.
And we're gonna keep it that way.
And Citra would sit there like, you told him where it was. We have to get back.
Right. I'll look down to Bra and I'll sort of crouch. And I'll tentatively hand him back the blade. Handle side up. I'll keep a grip on the blade myself. You're a piece of work. But if you're willing, I'd like to know what this means to you.
As strange as it sounds, I wasn't... I actually came from a house in Yemen. They adopted... Go ahead.
Just to note, you guys are having this conversation in the freezing cold with near open wounds.
I'll probably lift Bra to his feet first.
Yeah. Shit, that...
Easy. We need to head back.
Fine, I'll mention it on the way back.
I think Citra would, in all her trying to do her best to help Helbram handle Venos.
Yeah. As all of you are making your way back, is there a specific destination in mind?
Should we go back to our hideout, or should we go to
Maurice said
think
don't do it. Maurice was a little against this whole thing in the first place.
Alright, should we try to get back everyone to the Bastion?
I don't know how they'll feel about that.
Yeah. Is there a safe spot that Helbram and Menos would suggest for them, or would that just be the hideout for them?
Well, we got some places and have the case that we might need to lick our wounds, but if you need to head back, then by all means.
We kind of sent that crazy thing towards the Bastion. We need to give them a heads up.
I'll do the Bastion then. In the meantime, I'm sorry, guys. It was supposed to be an easy heist.
No, shit happens, Dante. Don't worry.
Helbram, Manos, if you guys could take whatever he left with you, take it where you can, but leave us the plates.
Not the plates were always yours. He didn't take anything. He just wanted to know where this fucking amulet is.
Alright, take everything else. We'll take the plates, and let's go.
Alright.
No more bloody heists.
No more heists. No more heists for the meantime.
So, as you guys make your way back to the library, and even through hoveling through it all and dealing with the bitter cold and snow, you finally hit the transportation circle. As it does, you guys are whisked back to the Adamantine Bastion. There, in the cool and settled sounds, there are not many other agents. In fact, there are a few that don't notice. But then there is one that does notice, as all of you are hoveling through the door, bloodied and beaten, with the exception of Leodon. And as this agent approaches, Dagex, as he pulls the hood off.
The hell happened to you
It's
guys?
a very long explanation.
We got ass kicked. Well, it's gonna be.
We have a lot to report.
There is something coming, and you all need to know.
A man, clad in armor.
He's looking for
Looking
the amulet. Yep.
As he turns towards a couple of other agents, as he brings them in, he whispers something behind a hand, and they begin to move out. You can see that there's a slight tension within the EHS.
We tried to stop him.
Let's get you all patched up first.
We tried to stop him, but there was nothing to it. He shrugged off our blows like they were nothing.
Honestly, if it wasn't for Leo, I think we'd all just be dead right now.
Yeah.
Aside from the amulet, are there any other discernible details about the armor?
What did we notice?
Would I have noticed anything? I have a pretty high passive perception.
So here's everything that you would have noticed. And first off, the armor looked dangerous. It was edged in many, many different ways, which is the reason why when he was punching Dante, he was punching with real slashing damage.
What about the sword? I think Bro would notice the sword.
The sword, on the other hand, with this large cross guard and this very long blade, in the center, it doesn't even have a fuller, it's just this black, craggly mass, almost like it is unfinished polished steel before it reaches out to a very fine blade as it shined through the
Can I
night.
roll inside to see where that blade that blade may have came from?
Unfortunately, that would be more Arcana. Insight is to determine a person's capacity. But,
Arcana then.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yeah, Arcana.
Wow.
There are very few blades in this world that can have this level of destructive force. There are... Heimel is known all throughout the world for having magical items, and even the original 6 heroes, as well as even the king of the Adamantine Bastion, had withheld certain magical items known as the Fragments of Primeval. This isn't any normal magical sword. It's even possible that this isn't a Fragment of Primeval, but the way that this thing fucking hit, it had to be magical, and there are very few blades out there with that level of veracity.
Have you guys... okay, repeat the name of the swords again.
The Fragments of Primeval... So the Fragments of Primeval are magical items. There is no one set magical item for a name like this. Fragments of Primeval were created during the time of the Favel Mach after the Goddess of Magic had been split apart. Her essences had turned into physical, mutable objects that were then forged into items either created by the gods or were forged by humans in order to empower themselves with basically, a greater deal of magic beyond human capacity.
My body's telling me is one of those fragments of primeval, but my mind is telling me it's some sort of magical sword that hits like a fucking
Hits like a fucking airship.
It hits like a freaking airship, man. The only thing I know is that person is on my shit list.
You have a very long shit list.
It grows every day.
Apparently,
There's one big
Yugalof's
pile of
not on
shit.
there.
Did Dante just say that out loud?
No.
Oh, okay.
If there is the potentiality of a fragment of primeval in the hands of someone that dangerous, I'll have a discussion with Harleen. However, in reporting this, there are a lot of questions that are left unanswered.
Is this a random agent or is this Eloise?
This is Dagix.
No, this is Dagix.
Ah.
I will go and talk to Harleen over this matter. And as for the rest of you, I recommend getting a good night's rest. Tomorrow, you may have weathered this storm, but you can't assure the next.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get healed up, so...
Try not to fall apart on your way to bed.
Please do. I don't have
No
any
promises,
more spells
bud.
in me.
There are a number of agents that come to your guys' aid with healing potions here and there. Very simple. And you're provided bandaging and medical assistance. As all of you are taken to your quarters in Living Block Z. As all of you are slowly laid to rest. You sleep off the rest of the night. As morning comes, New day begins. All of you wake up in pain, sore, and healed, but not exactly at 100% in that essence.
Like, HP
So
points
go ahead
heal.
and take a long rest.
But, like, yeah.
So all of you go ahead, take a long rest.
Does that reset us? Nice.
Yep.
But it's like...
As the new day begins,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
there is a knock at all of your doors. A collective knock. As your doors are opened, there are multiple EHS agents as well as adamantine guards. As you are all beckoned out of your rooms, a Harling Kapoor stands at the end of the hallway, completely expressionless, or if you can probably tell anything else, maybe distraught, but also very inquisitive. To my office now. She turns heel, and all of you are guided by both agent and adamantine guardsmen up to that floor, which you remember, Citra, as this wide open space along with that giant window towards the back, the desk, at this point completely cleared. As all four of you are standing across as she sits down, and the guards block the outway.
Hassan used to do this to me.
Citra's an autopilot.
Do not think for a moment. I have not thought about this all night. I find it extremely fortunate that all of you are alive. Now, I am bound to begin the comprehension that your unfortune is about to begin. I have a lot of questions, and I expect every single one of them answered.
Then by all means.
First and foremost, I had given the right way to have you all be allowed to head back down to Kilixmire under the strict observation that you would either go to the monastery or procure whatever things you might have needed while you were in the city. How is it that you came across a random man within the city and started a fight? Which is something that I would have even basically suggested to not have done. To have been nearly killed for it. And for that, there's a lot of unanswered questions. So let's start at the beginning. Where did you all go, and how did you cross this man?
Alright, I guess I'll start. So, Leo and Citra did go to the monastery. I went and did my own little side thing with Buddha. And, I wanted to steal from Thady.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Alright. Are we pausing?
Hold.
Oh. Pause right.
Pausing.
Need you all here for this.
Oh, we're fucked now.
Oh, yeah, that's the feeling.
You might,
We're fucked one way or another,
given the
but at
immediate
least...
information you've already...
At least we're not fucked in a dead way.
No, but we can be fucked in a desert way.
Oh no. Well, I'm hoping we got on somebody's good side. I mean, we have 2 people we didn't snitch on.
That's what Citra's so upset about, is the lying keeps happening.
Not the lying.
It's just more of a mess.
While Daito is doing their thing, the focus is on you,
Okay.
Dante.
So, I took Buddha, and I planned a heist. And because Leo and Citra, the kind-hearted people they are, they decided to tag along, but not for my heist, but to find more information on what was up with the amulet. And in that time, we found something very interesting underground. He's like getting nervous and like kind of like scratching his head and like tapping his foot and like rubbing his arm. We found out Thami Cross may be a necromancer, and he's got a Yugoloth down there. And luckily we got out, like, without all of our money, obviously, because we gotta give it to all of the Yugoloths so he didn't kill us. When we came out, this guy was looking for the amulet and nearly killed all of us. Yeah.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
You were given explicit permission to head to the monastery.
Mm-hmm. Dante starts kicking the floor a little.
Regardless of your reasoning, we had presumptions to continue on an investigation on our own to examine what had left behind within the Cross House. Not only have you made that more complicated, you had not only risked your life, but also the life of your allies for a heist. Here's what I'm going to do. Citra?
Yes, ma'am.
Leodon?
Yes, ma'am.
You are both not off the hook. But under stringent circumstances, I will consider your objective in this matter and how it may assist in further investigation.
Yes, ma'am.
On the other end, Dante, Mbura,
Okay.
you are... Yeah. I'll inform you later on what
Okay.
has happened. Yeah, but you're in trouble. Let's
Oh
put it that
boy.
way. Dante and Mbura. You are to not leave the Adamantine Bastion's premise until further notice. You are hereby demoted to Agent First Class, and your fates will be left to council.
Well, makes sense. Might as well just enjoy it. Enjoy smoking some grass while I'm here.
You are to not leave the premise of the EHS at all. You will not be leaving your living blocks, lest you are to be accompanied by a adamantine guard and an agent with you.
Understood.
Yep. Got it.
Dante
As long as
should
I
hand.
can-
I would like to also inform that both of you should consider yourselves lucky. Albeit, with your assistance, and with the information that you have provided to the EHS, this will be used to your benefit as we review what you have done to the Council. Your verdict will come by the end of the week. As per Alois Azure, you will also be informed of this matter. His opinion will also weigh heavily on this matter as well.
Dude, just...
I will not hear another word from any of you at this point.
Whatever, fine. World just goes back to his room.
We're not allowed to go anywhere without.
I am not finished.
Okay. Mike, what else do you have to say to us?
Along with your demotion, you will also be receiving a pay cut for your next mission, Dante and Barra. And until further notice, you will be remaining as Agent First Class until then.
Do I still get to smoke my grass?
You see that there is a cold and unfeeling face to that comment.
I'll take that as a yes. Okay.
The four of you are dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
As all of you are led out of the main office.
Just a hand just slowly wiping down the side of his face.
Bra takes a grass and smokes it.
Dante's just like losing color, literally.
You don't look too good, Dante. What's up?
So maybe next time, when I suggest that it might be a bad idea to do something, maybe be open to that idea.
Yeah, you're right, Theo. You're right. Your voice
Of
been
course
right.
I'm fucking right.
I barely got you guys off the floor.
Yeah, I guess. I just went with the flow.
And
Flows.
you,
Yeah.
I think it might benefit you just a little bit whenever you're dealing with someone in authority and you have a thought. Just don't let it escape your mouth.
As all of you are walked through this this great library within the EHS, one of the agents gets pulled aside by Dagix before whisked away, and he rejoins the supervision of the lot of you.
Is there any plan to deal with or at least identify this man?
I didn't.
There is efforts being made, but as of right now, all of you are in the proverbial doghouse, if you will.
It makes sense. She's just agreeing with him. I learned one thing. I apparently can take that form without Sav being in control.
Well, that's good.
That's weird.
That's good.
Has that never happened before?
No.
That means you're getting stronger, buddy!
I don't know what that means.
It means you'll be able to kick someone's ass.
Yes,
And
because
chew
that's what I
bubblegum.
like doing.
I mean, you have to defend yourself once in a while.
Hopefully not because we caused it.
But what's the fun in that? What's the fun in that?
She actually looks very angry at that comment.
Okay, yeah, oh, is this what you were talking about, Leo? About keeping my mouth shut at times?
That is precisely what I was referring to.
Oh, okay. It's...
In the meantime, I recommend probably reflecting on this moment. However, Eloise does want to speak with all of you,
So he's back.
privately.
Very well. I assume we'll need accompaniment there as well.
They do.
I guess.
Gotta go through all the boss daddies.
Dagix looks up to the adamantine guard, and guard just shrugs. We'll be close by.
Thank you.
And he begins to lead you guys down and down and down to the bottom floor as Haley is currently having a conversation with a couple of adamantine guards, as well as what looks like to be a very finely robed elven woman. And while there is a bit of back and forth and not really much of an argument, but rather a debate over recent developments, you can kind of see there's a look of defeat on her face before the amulet is pulled from that floating space and then placed into a box. And then this elven woman, as she slightly bows, "I'm sorry, darling. It's just... you have to take precautions, that's all." I mean, fine, go ahead. Ruin my research. It's a biggie. And, from what you can get a detail from this woman, she does look elven, but probably a little bit different. A little bit longer. Short brown hair with purple streaks in the front. And after taking a close, you can see that there is a small group of platinum-cladded, almost light-armored individuals as they quickly move out from the area. And you are all led deeper within the library, where there is a seated Alois kind of just reading a book, and staring deep into it, just kind of flipping the page side to side. "Oh, fantastic, you've all made it." Puts the book down. "And what's with the accompaniment? Truly, Dagix, you wouldn't waste your time on a bunch of newbies."
Fucked up.
And you can see as he's clenching his hand and kind of turning around and pushing the adamantine guard around as well. Ooh. Looking at all four of you. By the looks of your faces, I'm assuming something bad has happened. Don't tell me something bad has
A
happened.
couple of things. These two
Yeah.
had the bright idea, and are we alone at this point?
Correction. I just rolled with the idea. I thought it was boring. I did not come up with the idea, my dude.
They rolled with the idea.
As far as alone, I mean, both the Adamantine Guard and Dagex have kind of given you guys enough space to the point where they aren't going to listen in, but they are going to have their own conversation.
The bright idea to go looting a certain mansion.
Dante's gonna turn whiter.
I mean, I would have done the same thing if I had
Do
time.
not encourage this, Alois.
Dante gets full color again.
Sorry.
Either way, I will admit, if you've done something foolish, that is no problem with me.
However,
There are other things that need to be taken care of, though.
Like what? Dare I ask?
You should tell him.
I have your next black file.
Wait, two of us can't really do anything. We're under house arrest. Or room arrest. Is it room arrest, Dante?
I think we'll be given leave to go on a mission.
I'm gonna get half the pay this time, though.
And that is entirely your fault.
I know, don't remind me.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of your own
Oh,
actions...
kiss my ass about that.
You know money isn't everything, Dante, right?
What else is there? Personality!
Grass. Grass.
Definitely that.
Yeah.
Anyways. There are some important matters that need to be taken care of, and your ex-black filer is quite important. So, to begin, have any of you ever heard of the name The Alchemist? Not as in, like, the practice, but rather referring to as a person.
What, he has like a metal arm or something?
No.
Metal leg?
Not the, not in that way.
Metal suit?
No.
And no idea.
That would be interesting, though. Well, the Alchemist is quite the threat, and is pretty well known within Wallenstein during her younger years as quite the innovator, using magical concoctions and finding different ways to mix bestial properties into liquid form. In fact, one of you actually all of you have already faced such a thing.
What?
By her own design, one Helen Strauss-Lani.
Ooh. I've heard of her. She's the one who made the Gorgon blood, no?
Exactly. You see, back in the day when she was working with the research and development end of Wallenstein, her specific talents were used to develop chemical warfare. At a certain point, for some strange reason, she just up and left, disappeared into the ether, hiding somewhere within Wallenstein. The last place she was seen, at least as far as my information goes, is Kilnor Ridge. It would be pertinent to trying and capturing this one.
You say Kilnor Ridge?
Kilnor Ridge. Or the city of Kilnor, which is one of the western cities that run along the side of the country. The ridges are connected by the Kil Ridge,
Gerorge is pretty much the entire length that runs across that country, with the two mountainsides that kind of just go. And in the center is its ridge. And Kilnor is the city at one end of the ridge, while Kilnee is on the other end. So, Kilnor is west, Kilnee is east.
Wait, so does that mean she's not in the port city of Hollowscrum?
Halsgrand is next to, I believe, Kilnor. But given recent circumstances, I think it would be best to try and get there post-haste.
Okay, alright.
Has the alchemist been active more lately?
Unfortunately, yes. She's been making some very presumptuous deals, crossing well within certain territories that she shouldn't. And it would be best to remove such a threat, especially for the sake of Wallenstein, and as well as anybody that might have interest in her designs. Keep in mind, while she is quite threatening in her development of certain kinds of potions and poisons, she's also a rather skilled engineer. While not exactly the best at it, it would be presumed that she does have certain defenses that would be quite the threat.
So it's another get there and stop her before things get worse situation.
Ugh, crikey.
Alright. Does that mean we should load up and leave today?
But I want to smoke my grass.
We could do that on the way over.
No.
But, fine.
So not today?
It's not going to be today, unfortunately, due to the fact that, given recent circumstances, I need to smooth things over with Harley.
Yep.
It would be best to presume that... I don't want to say anything too mean, but... it could be best to assume that there's a slight risk that you guys may be fucked.
Oh boy,
know.
if we haven't been fucked already.
We know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it persuades you a little more, we just saved your ass from a Yugoloth.
Perhaps not for long, though. Let's just say...
That's useful to know.
Let's just say High Lord Thamian Cross isn't as dead as you'd hope he would be.
I'll figure out how to handle this matter on my own. On the other end, I recommend sticking not too far around. As for whatever fate befalls any of you, I'll do my best to help.
Alright. Don't tell us what fucking skirmish you had with Thamian, I guess.
He can keep the details to himself.
I think it's best if we left that matter well enough alone for right now.
Fine. It's not like I caused it.
Well then. Best of luck for your trial.
Thanks.
and try and prepare. You see as he gets up, he leaves behind the black file to all of you as he walks through the library and passes by the Adamantine Guard and Dagix, and you kind of see him do like a cute little wave towards him.
Bye!
Holding himself back from wanting to beat the shit out of the man.
I'll just give a little whistle, and a little birdie will hop towards the black file and bring it over to me.
Okay. It is full of details, concoctions, the causes and effects of these basically black market designer poisons and magical potions. And there is also a specific detail of where this person is getting these creatures or these things. And it lists a possible association to a Fulcrum Acquisitions. That name being kind of the one that pops out to you.
Fulcrum Acquisitions?
Fulcrum Acquisitions.
Proposition.
Yes.
How did I manage to spell both of those wrong?
So...
But yes, those are pretty much some of the major details, aside from like the already known associate of Rav Ironwood.
Right, the one that's the reason why Dante had like the Gorgon's blood and stuff from there. Right? Got it.
Yeah.
Right. Had a brain fart.
I'm sorry, Helen Strauss-Lowney was the alchemist, right? Or
Yeah.
Yes.
Did that have the tie-in with Samael?
Yep, she fucks with Samael too.
Right.
But I think if we can get to her, maybe she can find a way to... Or maybe she has a cure to this stone problem.
It sounds like she's a problem herself, Dante.
well, it seems like she made the mixture, the Gorgon's blood herself. So, logically speaking, probably has an antidote as well.
But getting that out of her is probably going to be a lot harder than you think.
No,
Probably.
I bet you we can convince her through some normal means.
Through civil means.
Mm-hmm.
Like civil
Failing.
I was talking about beating the shit out of her.
And Teacher just
If
takes
it
a deep breath and calms.
If it comes to that, we'll defend ourselves if necessary, but we were given... We were encouraged to bring her back alive this time.
I mean, we could still beat the shit out of her and leave her to give her, and she's like an issue of life. That counts, right?
I know. If it comes to that.
I have an assumption she might be more civil than Rav, seeing how she's not in possession of a necromancy amulet.
Fine. I guess it won't be that much fun.
And then we can save all those people who turn into statues. It's not going to be useful if she's dead.
No, not really.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. Forgot about that.
You know how you almost turned to stone too?
Oh yeah! Totally slipped that. Slipped my mind there.
Wish I could let it slip my mind.
Forgive my tone, but I am at my limits right now. I'm still trying to accept that. You guys almost all died. I almost all died. We almost did not come back from that. So please excuse me for not having the same point of view as you, Buddha, right now.
Well, this is like my third time almost dying, so...
Yep.
I think we could do better.
We should strive to do better.
Alright, well, anybody want to eat?
I always want to eat.
I will catch up with you. I have to talk to someone first.
Okay. Dante's gonna give Citra a hug.
She'd like pause for a second. She'd hug him, but like there's this slight tenseness to it because that was scary. You know, it's like, yep, he's still there. He's still alive. You know.
I'm sorry for putting you through that, Citra. And then he's gonna walk off.
Yeah, she actually wants to talk to Dagex, actually.
Okay. As the three of you are led off with an adamantine guard, a agent taking place as Dagex turns towards you, Citra. Yeah.
Given everything that happened, I don't think asking Harleen to go about to these monasteries is going to happen anytime soon, and, like I said, I managed to gain those wings in that halo without Sob, and I don't know what's going on, and I understand if this is a lot to ask, but I would like to take you up on that notion to help me train as best I can. I don't want to be caught unaware anymore.
Well, let's start here as he leads you further into the library, into a small section, as begins to pick out several books, and they begin to kind of stack pretty high.
She kind of expected much.
There's about 7 books that kind of just weigh in one hand, passes it to you. These are records of basic forms of maneuvers and understanding the process of ki, as well as understanding the process of how to flow your abilities better. From what I was trained in, this is where you start.
Thank you.
If you choose the path of the Cobalt Soul, you do not go back.
I understand.
And he drops the books into your hands. And they...
She flails a little bit. The tail's like kind of like trying to level out to keep her from falling over. It's like, thank you.
Yeah. I'll give you a week to read through those.
She just kind of like partially laughs because she's kind of out of breath for a second.
And he pats your shoulder before walking off into
She's gonna have to like waddle her way over to her room with this box, but yeah.
Alright. As for the rest of you, as you head out into the cafeteria, you collect your meals. You suddenly begin to eat and feel the weight. And as the plot begins to thicken, tomorrow you will all begin to hunt for the alchemist.
Dun dun dun.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Woo! We're still alive, guys!
We lived. But at what cost? 300 gold.
A pay cut.
Well, was that to all four of us or just them two?
It was just me and
two.
bruh.
You guys are so Dante and Burrow are in trouble because they contributed to the madness. You guys are not off the hook, but it's pending whether or not you'll be demoted. As for right now, we're gonna get through some announcements. And then can't wait to talk to you guys after game. Anyways, so as this episode comes to a close, we're gonna go ahead, do some quick announcements, say our goodbyes, and then so very intense game, you guys.
Indeed.
So as for me, hi, I'm Aaron. I run this game. As for some relatively quick announcements, I have nothing really to discuss. I'm currently writing, or currently finishing up the writing of a video, because my week got busy. I'm currently doing sound design for another video, which hopefully will get done very, very soon. I promise. I'm trying. We're getting there. It's just been a very, very busy week. And as for how to be an adventurer announcements, I hopefully am going to try and get a preview out by the time this episode comes out. Like I said, I've been very busy. Also today, I'm a little tired, as you can probably tell from the way I've been talking. But yes, that's pretty much all I have. And I'm streaming Final Fantasy XIV. I started the Shadowbringers MSQ. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next, but Saturdays are currently on the table. But if I stream throughout the week, I'll let you guys know Twitter and Discord. And that's all I have for me. Blue, hi.
I am processing the trauma, but I'm good. That was my first time doing a death save. Anyway, not really many announcements. My computer still lives, thank God. Just the fact that I have at least 2 slots open, so if anybody out there has some D&D stuff or anything else that they want drawn up, hit me up on Twitter.
Alrighty. Leo. Sorry, Connor.
It's okay. I'm also Leo.
I'm tired. I know. I'm
play
just
Leo.
tired, man.
I'm not a Leo. I just play one. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bada bing, bada boom. Also, be sure to check out my DM's Guild. I release 5th edition subclasses, including the College of Distortion Bard, a power metal themed bard subclass, which has a bunch of funny abilities. Some of them are inspired by Brutal Legend as well, so be sure to check that out. Also, you may or may not have heard me say it last week, but I'm still excited to announce it, that I voice Captain Adrian Bakunin in Ghost Runner Project Hell, so...
Yeah!
Oh,
yeah! I'm very excited about that. Haven't gotten to announce a voice role in a long time.
Yeah. Alright, next up, Jade.
Hi, it's
How
Jade
you
the
know?
Firefox. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Tumblr. Currently, I have 5 slots open for $15 rough sketch commission. So if you want to DM me on that, I mentioned it in the last episode, but by the time the episode came out, that they will be open. And I will be putting some examples up on my Twitter soon. Other than that, I'm just really good at getting everyone into trouble.
It makes for a fun story, buddy. It really does.
This is my third time
really
almost
does.
dying.
Indeed.
You ran straight into it.
That's on me. But it's fun. Anyway, that's all I gotta say.
All right. And last but not least, my good friend, Daito.
Yo,
How you
this is
now?
Daito Nudachi, aka Brawl, the Half-Orc Samurai. So, I do have a couple announcements this week. So, I just released a KWC episode featuring Samus. Samus is very different from the past KWC episodes, so please give that a look. This week, will be the first episode of my Oh My Dio OVA, in which Dio fights Mickey Mouse. In fact, Yaro mentioned is one of the things that Yaro is working on right now.
It's really good.
It's
That
really
was a
good.
sentence.
Yep, Dio fights Mickey Mouse. And also, I've been pretty active on
Mickey
TikTok,
Mouse.
so I've been uploading there on a fairly consistent basis. I'm really liking it, so feel free to give that a look. I'm also going to be uploading some shorts that I cannot upload on YouTube due to the algorithm. So
Woof.
give that a
Understandable.
So my TikTok is literally Daito Nudachi. So that's it for me.
Oh, I'm giving you a follow right now.
All right.
Yep.
Yay, nice.
TikTok friends.
Drop a link in the chat. All right. So, I think that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
No other pressing
Nope,
matters.
that's it.
All right. So, that being said, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We love you so very much. And as always,
Bye-bye.
see you next Sunday.
Right.
Night, everyone.
Night.
Laters.
Goodbye, everybody.